I'm Brittany and I'm a registered dietitian with Copeman Healthcare at our downtown Vancouver location. And today I'm here to talk to you about building a better smoothie. So oftentimes as the weather starts to change, it gets nicer outside, I see some shifts in my clients' food choices and often will have more smoothies for breakfast or snacks. But it's really important to consider the balance of these smoothies, especially if we're treating them as a meal. So what I come across often when I'm speaking with my clients is they make a smoothie for breakfast, they throw in some fruit, maybe some juice, a little bit of yogurt, blend it up, drink it, and then they're surprised when an hour later they experience a big energy crash and they're hungry again. And that's because we have to be a little bit more thoughtful about building in balance, especially when we're using that smoothie as a meal. So today we're going to talk about a framework of how to build a better smoothie that's going to provide you all of the nutrients that you need, keep your blood sugars and therefore your energy levels stable throughout the day, and give you the creativity to play with flavors and different textures, and know that you're still getting everything you need from a nutrient perspective. So I want you to think about 5 different components of a balanced smoothie. The first one is a calcium-rich base, or the liquid that you're going to be blending with, vegetables, fruit, a protein source, and some healthy fat. Having all of these components is going to make sure that your smoothie is nutritionally balanced. So let's talk through more of those components in detail. The first one being your liquid base. So I always recommend you opt for more of a calcium-rich source like a milk or a milk alternative rather than a juice, because that's going to provide a little bit more protein and obviously calcium, which is really important for strong and healthy bones. Particularly women, it's important to focus on getting enough calcium throughout the day, and this can be a great, easy way to incorporate more of that nutrient. Our second component is our vegetables. Oftentimes when we make smoothies, we think more fruit heavy. I would actually encourage you to consider if you can make your fruit and your vegetables more of a 1-to-1 ratio. So aim for about 1/2 to 1 cup of fresh or frozen fruit, and the same for your vegetables that you're going to add. Often with smoothies, people think, oh, the only vegetable I can add is spinach or kale. But there's lots of other options for you to try. Consider something like frozen cauliflower or zucchini, as these blend really nicely into a smoothie. They add great texture and they don't have a lot of that veggie heavy flavor that people often don't like in their smoothies. Another fun tip, if you are going to blend a smoothie that has some spinach or kale or a leafy green in it, is to first in your blender put the liquid and your greens and blend just those 2 ingredients initially to get rid of some of those clumps that might come up. Then add the rest of your ingredients and finish blending. A fourth component of a balanced, healthy smoothie is a protein source. This is often the biggest thing that I find is missing when my clients are making smoothies. So there's lots of different ways that we can incorporate protein into our smoothie. Protein is going to help to slow down the digestion of that meal and create longer lasting energy after we finish. So something like a Greek yogurt might be a great option to add in. You could also try some soft tofu or white beans. That's an iron-rich idea to add to your smoothie and relatively flavorless as well. I also love nuts and seeds, so like our hemp hearts have lots of great protein. Chia seeds, those are sort of a balance too of those healthy fats and protein all in one. I always like to take a food-first approach with smoothies, especially for our protein sources, but you do always have a protein powder that you could use as an option. Add a scoop into your smoothie and then you've got a great source of protein from that as well. And finally, we want to add a source of healthy fats. Again, those healthy fats are going to play a role in slowing down the digestion of our meal and providing more stable energy after we finish eating. So those nuts and seeds come in really clutch here. Our hemp hearts, our chia seeds, ground flax, all great sources of healthy fats, as well as nut butters, peanut butter, almond butter are usually popular smoothie add-ins. You could also consider adding in some avocado as a way to add more creamy texture and healthy fats. You can buy avocado frozen at the grocery store, which can be a fun way to just throw them into your smoothie and help keep it cold. Or if you have avocados at home that are starting to go bad, you can chop them up into chunks and put them in the freezer yourself and save them for smoothies in the future. It's a great way to eliminate food waste. Once you've got that basic smoothie framework down and you have all of those 5 components of a balanced smoothie, you can start to play with flavors and textures and create new recipes using those foundations that you know. So what some of my clients like to do as far as adding other flavor options, ginger is a great option to add a little bit of spice, or something like a cocoa powder if you want to do more of a chocolate banana type of smoothie, maybe with a scoop of peanut butter in there too. Also consider swapping out your milk for a fermented dairy product, so something like a kefir that's probiotic rich. It's going to be really great for your gut health. If you do love your green smoothies, you can also add a squeeze of lemon juice in there. That helps to brighten the flavors and just bring even more freshness to your smoothie. So go ahead and use this framework as a way to play and get creative in the kitchen. Maybe you'll create a new recipe that you love. And know that you're still getting all of the nutrition that your body needs. We also have a lot of great smoothie recipes on our Coatman website, so you're welcome to check that out too. Have a great rest of your day.